So the Fortnite Chapter 5 Season 1 trailer has finally dropped ahead of the event later on today at the time of recording this, as it's currently December 2nd, and it is insane. They are changing the game significantly, which is it's just nuts, man. It just honestly looks like it could be one of the greatest seasons, in my opinion, but you guys let me know in the comments below. What do you think of this trailer? What do you think of these changes? What we're going to be doing in this video is doing a little bit more of sort of like an analysis style video, trying to pick apart as much information as we can get from this trailer as humanly possible. The second half of the trailer is all gameplay. You can see some new POIs and stuff like that. It's called Underground, as you guys just seen up on screen, and I'm excited, man. I think it looks great. I think the locations look a lot of fun. I don't know. I'm just really excited to see what it's going to be all about. But anyways, if you do enjoy this one, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more, and if you want to use code JSkeleton in the item shop, be sure to let me know so I can give you guys a huge thanks. But first things first, they've revamped movement and gameplay, as you guys can see. And again, we're just going to watch this at full speed, and then we're going to kind of go ahead and pick it apart. By the way, they got like actual Lamborghinis in here, which is insane. They got a grapple blade. Again, we can see some of the new skins here. Look at that. You can take shields while you're running. I don't know how everyone's gonna feel about that. I think some people are gonna like it, some people are not. Snake from Metal Gear. Some weird jacked up Peter Griffin from Family Guy. It's just insane, man. It looks really good. Again, it is called Underground. You guys can see Chapter 5 Season 1, and this is what the skin's gonna look like. So if we kind of go back a second, we can see these are all the skins. We kind of got like a new Jonesy variant in the front here. Again, we have Snake from Metal Gear Solid. Weird kind of looking buff sort of Peter Griffin. I think out of all this, my favorite is probably going to be the Tiger, man. The Tiger looks really cool. It kind of has like a sort of realistic vibe to it. I haven't been really feeling the Battle Pass skins lately, to be honest with you guys. I don't know how you guys feel. My favorite one's probably going to be, you know, little split from the current OG Battle Pass. But what do you guys think of these skins? Let me know. And then, of course, we got the other variants, which I think these are really sick, especially the sort of kind of like glowing black and sort of like neon white, sort of light blue on the Tiger. I think it looks really, really sick. And then, of course, for example, this guy over here on the left who's just chilling, he kind of turns into like sort of like a crystallized guy. So I think those are really cool kind of extra bonus skins that I think are going to be fun to unlock, and they just look really, really good. So all right, let's go back excuse me, in time and check out the gameplay. So again, we can see some new weapons. If you didn't notice, there's a whole new thing with swapping in and out weapon parts, and that's kind of the whole idea here. Is you can see weapons, and then there's weapon parts that you can swap in and out. I guess you can kind of customize them in the main menu and whatnot. Very interesting. So as we're just kind of gonna skip ahead of here. Again, it's called Underground Battle Royale. It's Chapter 5 Season 1. Some of the new POIs just look really cool, man. Kind of like this Roman sort of ancient Greek sort of vibe, if you will. Really, really like it. You know, again, this kind of reminds me of I'm drawing a blank on the location. I think it was Chapter 2, if I remember right. Man, I can't remember. If you know, you know. It was kind of like by the docks, by the water, but it was, I don't know, kind of had this sort of aesthetic, but this looks obviously completely different at the same time. I love the snowy environments. I mean, it's winter, right? We got to get the snowy environments going. Now let's go ahead through here bit by bit. Again, we can see obviously motorcycles are back, cars are back, you know, all that good stuff. Again, these locations, excuse me, look absolutely incredible. I think they look really, really fun. I mean, look at this. Like, it just looks so cool. You know, pretty big inside though, man. There's a lot of room inside this building. It's a pretty big building. Again, all kinds of different vehicles that we can see. Again, different locations. I think this was the building we were just inside of a second ago here. And again, it's just, I guess it's like sort of like a fancy hotel of sorts. That's what it looks like. The Grand Glacier or something. I don't know. Glacier. The Grand Glacier. Again, all different kinds of cars. We can see, you know, super kind of souped up cars. But what they say here is capture the train. I'm not gonna lie, when I see this, kind of remind me of Call of Duty's Warzone a little bit, but I don't mind. You know, obviously everyone's taking influence from everybody. You know, Call of Duty took influence from Fortnite in many ways, and maybe it's kind of circling back. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it has nothing to do with Warzone at all, but it's kind of reminding me of that. This is something that I think a lot of people might find a little bit annoying, and that is the riot shield, which again, kind of very Call of Duty-esque in a way, but excuse me, in COD, it's very annoying, and we're getting it in here as well. So right here, introducing weapon mods is what we're going to see here. So we can see that you can swap out like your gun. And again, I hate to keep comparing it to COD because I know Fortnite does their own thing. They've always been in their own lane, but it just kind of reminds me of like the gunsmith in Call of Duty. And I just wonder if some of these things were taking influence from them. I know, like I said, COD, a lot of stuff, especially with Warzone, obviously massively taking influence from, you know, games like Fortnite and stuff like that. And, you know, a lot of stuff that, you know, COD has been doing. But it's very interesting to see that you can just swap out different weapon mods. I assume that's going to be done in the main menu. And then whenever you load into a game, you know, whatever gun you pick up, it's just going to have those mods for you. But it makes me wonder, what if you pick up a gun that someone else dropped, right? Is it going to have your mods on it or their mods? I don't know. That is the question. But we can see all different kinds of like optics and stuff, which is really, really cool. A lot of stuff going on here. Again, we can kind of pick apart some of the drops to an extent. I mean, it's very hard to see. I mean, we see, I think there's some sort of pistol that drops right there. Yeah. Something's going on over here with a bunch of stuff dropping over there. There was something, hold on here. Let me just back up for one quick more second. Right there, something like dropped. Yeah, I think that's just kind of like, whatever. Anyways, never mind. Yeah, riot shields. Again, looks kind of annoying. Variety of different guns, variety of different locations. This kind of reminds me of sort of like a Rio, sort of like maybe like some kind of location in Mexico or something. I just love that style of, I'm not sure exactly where, but I just love that style of housing and buildings and architecture. Revamped movement and gameplay. One of the first things you see here is like, obviously we're flying through the air after probably, you know, taking one of those sprint jumps. We know you're sprinting and then you jump. But what's interesting right here is right there. You kind of grapple on for a brief second onto the side of a wall, but at the same time, it looks like there's something already there. So was that already there or did that appear? No, it was already there, I think. So I guess you don't grapple onto the wall. There's like little kind of ledges maybe. But what's interesting is this is a wall that someone's building. So I guess they're going to have little kind of grapple points to mantle up walls. I don't know. I guess that's what's going on. But they revamped the movement and the gameplay. They said you can see that they you know, jumped significantly high from down here, from grappling from this point all the way up there. So right there, that's brand new. Obviously, again, we can see some of the weaponry that's falling around. It looks like some sort of maybe either an AR with a drum gun magazine or maybe some sort of drum gun shotgun variant. I'm not sure, but it looks more, yeah, see, it looks more like an AR, like a SCAR variant, blue AR with a drum gun on it. So I think that's what's going on there. Anyways, we gotta go through again. Lamborghini, like the official Lamborghini, to get licensing for that must have been insane. So I think that's pretty crazy, pretty wild that they got that. I think these are all just emotes, obviously, so nothing too crazy there. Grapple blade combat. So this is going to be very interesting as well. We see a little bit of a better shot of that, you know, architecture that I said I'm a fan of a second ago. I'm not gonna lie, for some reason this shot, this style kind of reminds me a little bit of Valorant. Again, maybe they're taking influence from, you know, variety of different things. Again, any creative outlet, music, arts, you know, the games, whatever. Everyone does take influence from other you know, artists and things like that. So. But we've got a grapple blade. So you can see that there's two pieces to it. There's obviously the rope connecting the two. But what happens here is they jump up and they kind of grapple up. So it's a variant of the. I mean, obviously we have the grapple shot right now with the suction cup in OG Fortnite. But this is a different variant, and it seems to move a little bit quicker and pulls you a little bit faster. And you can see at the very end there that it seems like you can also, again, it's a combat grapple, right? So it seems like you can spin and you can just demolish the enemy, which is insane. And there seems to be like 5 bars here, so I'm not sure if there's like a charge for it or something or what. These seem to be like a variant of suction grenades of some sort. I'm not sure, but obviously they're a green variant. We see some kind of purple pump variant here as well, which is interesting. So that's good. And then right here is really interesting because we can see dude's walking, taking shields, but then he drops the shield. So it almost makes me think, can you drink like some of it? And like, let's say, because like this is obviously a 50, right? So let's say he needs like 30 shields. Is it like he takes 30 of the shield and then he drops the rest and then there's like 20 left in there? Is that how that's going to work? Or Because again, like, look, it's dropped as an item. That looks like an actual pickable up item. It doesn't look like he's just like drinking it and tossing aside like it's empty. This looks like it's about to drop in the ground and someone else could pick it up. So my guess is maybe not only can you restore shields while walking, but if you don't have to use the full 50, like I said, if you have to use only 30, let's say again, I'm at 70 shields, right? So I use 30 to get to 100 shields. There's 20 left in there. I drop it for someone else, like my teammate or something, or I just don't need it anymore or whatever. I don't know, whatever, I don't know. That's just I don't know. That's my guess. Cause again, it drops as an actual item, which is just interesting. We can see one of those like new suction cup kind of grenades right there. And it seems like, I don't know, it's very hard to see what it does because he throws it. Pay attention, he throws it. Right? It's like going around here somewhere. And I think, yeah, see, it explodes right there. So it explodes and he shoots the middle guy right here. And then the guy on the left right here. And again, we can see a few more weapons. It looks like some sort of SMG right here. Purple AR with the drum gun mag. A blue AR with just like sort of an extended magazine is what that looks like. So again, there's going to be a lot of different variety. Hiding in boxes, I guess, right? And obviously we have Snake, but he has, silencer on his, it looks like a variant of the Deagle of sorts. I'm not sure. And that's that. And then of course we have Peter Griffin. Jacked up Peter Griffin. It's wild. But anyways, that's pretty much as I can kind of gather from this trailer. But you guys let me know in the comments below if there's anything I missed. But what do you think? What do you think of this brand new season, Chapter 5, Season 1? Again, the event's going to be taking place later on today. Hopefully, I can get in. I can capture some gameplay, have a live reaction. We're going to be streaming it live on Kick. Also, hopefully, multi-streaming it live here on YouTube. And then I'll try to also upload raw gameplay for anyone who just wants to see the event without anyone's face or commentary over top of it as well after the fact. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for a bunch more with Fortnite Chapter 5, Season 1. We'll try to be covering it as much as we can alongside everything else we do. We've been also covering some Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 3 here as well. We do a variety of gaming content. We talk about the games, play the games, so just enjoy the games, and I hope you guys enjoy that as well. So stick around for more. See you guys soon. Another one. Until then, my friends, game on, and thanks for watching. Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kind of like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.